You love 4K porn?
Okay, 4K porn.
All
All right.
somebody's in a relationship with somebody.
yeah. I like 4K porn because I don't like the opposite, which is blurry porn. Because growing up, the only, even earlier, the early days when I used to go on the road, we didn't have to get porn, you would have to look at some weird channel.
You also had to go to the fucking store. That's the thing that it's very hard to express
Right.
to people. I would have to get, if I was like, I want to masturbate. Well, where are my keys? Then I have to get in my car.
Yeah.
I have to get in my car. I'd have to drive to the video store. I'd have to lurk, get it. And
Did you ever do the booths?
I never did the booth.
I did. I'm a booth guy.
I believe it.
Yeah. I was a booth guy.
Trust me.
Yeah.
No one's surprised.
Yeah. I would put the quarters in.
Wow.
Yeah. The floors are sticky.
I have a question
Oh my God, babe. What the fuck?
about 4K porn because I recently watched this one page. It's called My Sweet Apple, and it's a porn that I'm into.
Are we endorsing porn right now? Go ahead.
Not necessarily.
Are they a
but
sponsor
one
of
of
the
the
show? Go
girls
ahead.
on there, she clearly has like a big outpouching, a hemorrhoid.
Outpouching.
An outpouching.
Is that like the medical term?
That's usually for diverticulosis. Is
Were you a nurse or
outpouching.
something?
At some point, a long time ago.
At some
I
point,
went
yeah.
to, So I was really into it. I was like, wow, she wasn't shy about it. The other girl was spreading her ass. She had a little cherry on, just there. Are you into that? Is that what you want to see in 4K?
When I see outpouch, I turn the fucking thing off.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't like any
That's when
kind
you
of,
know it's when you hit the outpouch, you've gone too far.
Yeah.
Like giving direction.
Yeah. I mean, the reason why I like it is because I don't like blurry porn, and I like to see if a woman's dirty or
Yeah, okay, I get it.
like if the fingernails are dirty.
Oh, the fingernails. Got it.
Not the vagina.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not looking for outpouch
yeah.
like a maniac.
No, but if you look at a girl and she's like disheveled and dirty, and I don't like it.
Okay.
You know what I mean, I like clean. When the woman is clean and all that kind of stuff. And I just want to see all that.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what was tough with VCR porn? When you'd rent it and then it would be queued up to something, so you could feel the last person coming. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
He forgot to rewind it.
Yeah, he didn't rewind it.
Yeah,
So now you're like living in his shadow. Like fuck.
I never thought of that.
Immediately I thought it was so fucking awful.
Yeah. So, but I used to buy all that shit. I used to buy. You know who Ed Powers is?
I remember all those names, but I never knew the specific people. Like even Sasha Grey, who got the very popular ones.
Yeah.
I'd be like, I'd barely heard of them.
Oh.
Or at all. They sound like porn stars for the most part.
Like back in the day, 30 years ago, if I ran into Ed Powers, I would act as if it was like Thierry Henry or what I
Really?
mean? Yeah, it would be like, oh my God, I'm amongst a star.
Royalty, yeah.
Royalty. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how drenched I was in it, But
I don't like the word drenched.
Drenched Ed
Entrenched.
Powers.
I know you meant entrenched, and then you put drenched, and
Yeah, but the thing is about
everyone
me-
who heard you say it saw you getting doused with a fucking
And
gallons
cum,
of jizz.
Yeah. So I said drenched. Is that a
Yes.
word?
It is not.
Entrenched is.
Entrenched.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
See, why don't you guys ever correct me?
You've never said it until
Bobby.
now.
But you don't like being corrected.
I know. I like saying the wrong words and saying it wrong, but it's like from now on,
But
because I just
Neil
look like a fool.
Hold on, Neil's
I just look
right.
like a fucking
no,
fool.
No, it's not.
What a tyrant. This is where you say what a tyrant and all. Like, you're going to let that happen to me again?
You know what? I'm not going to change it. I'm going to keep undrenched.
Okay.
In drenched?
Yeah,
You know what?
Drenched.
Why he doesn't not like it because it's a wrong way to say it.
Yeah.
He doesn't like it because it sounds like you're being cummed on.
And I don't want that for you.
Oh, you don't want that for me.
No.
He doesn't
Right,
love
right.
that for you.
Yeah. I want to be cummed on.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Have you
and
been
drenched is the
cummed
word.
on?
What?
Have you been cummed on?
Ooh, that's an.
Even
I've had
self.
cum on me, but not on.
From yourself or
Do
someone
you think
else?
you'd give better blowjobs than me?
No. Because I've only blown as a kid 3 times.
Okay.
Yeah, right. And it was 3 events.
Did you get better?
By the 3rd time, I was better. Yeah. I was cupping the balls. And, I was doing all that work, but
Sloppy? You're making eye contact?
no,
stuff
I
like
can't
that?
see that. I wasn't at that level
Okay.
yet. Yeah,
Did
yeah,
they
yeah.
come?
No.
Oh, okay. So it's just
So you weren't that
child
good.
play stuff.
It was like doctor. Let's play doctor. Stick
yeah,
your
yeah.
thermometer in your mouth, kind of a thing.
Well, you're handling this pretty well for the most traumatic thing that's ever happened to anyone.
What?
You getting molested.
Well, no, the sucking the dick wasn't when I was molested. I would voluntarily.
Jesus Christ.
I would, as a kid, I would voluntarily like blow a friend at a party or whatever.
What kind of
Sadie
party?
Hawkins stand.
What?
For the Sadie Hawkins stand.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for the
yeah.
outpouches.com.
Yeah.
How old was the oldest you were when you blew somebody?
God, that's an interesting question, and this is very vague. The number, probably, the higher it gets, the more embarrassing.
Double
it is.
digits?
Yeah. It is double digits. I think it's 13.
Yeah.
13, because at that time I was drinking, started to
Yeah.
drink a lot, and I would go to parties and
You know
high
how
school
it is. You
parties.
start drinking, you start sucking. I mean, we've all been there, right? You can't help but suck a dick.
But yeah, I did that stuff, but like I wasn't ever a professional at it. No, and I didn't like it. I don't like the dick. Didn't like it.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if women like it.
I don't. Well, there are some women that swear that they can just be down there for an hour and they're sopping wet and they just
Right.
love, and that has never been me. Never. I don't understand it. But I have friends who will do that for a whole hour and love it. So I don't know.
Right.
Have you ever had another man's come on you?
No.
Ever?
No.
Have you seen another man's come in real life, like live action?
Live action?
The way they phrased that, live.
So not CGI.
Not CGI, yeah, live action,
Practical.
not
No
animated.
green screen.
No, real.
I'm so sorry. I'm gonna go to the restroom. Just keep
Okay,
going.
okay.
I love what's happening.
Why?
I don't understand it.
Why do you have to pee, babe?
I love how sudden it was.
Okay.
This is
First time ever, but actually it's more than that.
Oh, she has a poo.
it's just a poo.
On period stuff.
Oh,
Great. You're not going to be able to concentrate for the rest of the show.
No, I'm not. I'm good.
You will? Great.
Because I'm on Ritalin.
Oh, thank you, Ritalin.
Yeah, I'm on fucking Ritalin. I don't care.
Did you get back on Ritalin? Were you off it? Or were you...
I've never done it before. I've only been doing it for 2 months now, and it seems to be really working for me. I think
What's the difference?
the difference is that I can listen to people. You know?
yeah.
I really can listen to people. Like
Do you remember stuff better?
I remember stuff better. I'm in tune to everything that you're saying. Like normally before, when Jim Gaffigan was here, I don't remember a thing that he said.
Yeah, your eyes were darting.
I was darting, you know what I mean? And it was just like, it was getting too concerning for me.
Right.
I was drenched in my own mind
Oof.
With cum.
with cum.
Now I saw Gaffigan.
Yeah. But yeah, it's, I don't know. I mean, Dr. Drew said he doesn't recommend me on it.
Interesting.
I told him about
But he
it.
also said that syphilis is going to overtake the homeless population of LA. So
Right. And he was wrong.
he was wrong.
Yeah. So, but I can, and things don't bother me as much.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
That's
like,
interesting.
Like
yeah.
I don't, usually when I'm sitting around, I'm thinking about horrifying things. You know what I mean? 15 things at one time. Things that-
Horrifying scenarios for you, like grim scenarios of like the world or personally bad thing like rejection, shit like that.
it's two things. I'll think about things that I made mistakes in the past
Yeah.
constantly.
Yep.
And then what I'll do is if I have a problem with somebody or something, I'll think about 8 solutions of wherever that problem is going to go. So I'll be able to deal with those things.
Right.
Right. Like I have a resentment toward this, but he could say this. So I
Right.
need an answer for that. I need an answer for the.
And is it to solve the problem or is it to block the resolution? Do you know what I mean? Is it to like stay feeling sorry for yourself, or is it to actually resolve it?
I think I feel safe when I think I'm resolving it, but a lot of times it's never resolved.
Right. Yeah. That's the great thing about being a grudge holder, is it?
Yeah. Are you really a grudge holder?
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
But what is that from?
I'm one of 10 abuse and
But you were never physically abused.
a little, yeah.
You were?
Yeah, it was. And everyone got physically abused in the
Wait,
family.
wait. There's
bad.
10 Brennans out there. Mm-hmm. Biological Brennans.
Biological Brennan's the only kind.
Great band.
And what age are you in the middle?
I'm the youngest.
You're the youngest you're the
yeah.
youngest out of 10 people.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's insane. Where's Kevin in the mix?
Toward the top.
Oh, so Kevin's yeah, because he does look older.
Say that one more time.
He looks older.
Yeah, he's older.
Yeah. Can we talk about that or no?
I don't see that either of us gain. I don't see how either.
Why?
Neither of us gain a lot. from
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Okay, good. But then
Like, there's no point
All right.
because it'll. I'm not saying.
Don't get
again,
angry.
No. I'm
What are you
not
getting
getting
angry about?
I'm actually not getting angry.
yeah.
Now, I used to be angrier, and I realized it's because I've been arguing with adults since I was 5. So I come at every argument on at a very high velocity, and I'm ready to call people whatever they got to be called.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but I don't think there's much to gain from talking. It'll just get trolls and shit.
Yeah, trolls. Yeah, and I don't want to get into it, but I do want to say that I did work with your brother, and
You did?
Yeah, let's move on.
Great.
He's a really good stand-up.
I agree.
Yeah. But what? So when did? But you didn't start stand-up until later.
No, until after I'd rejected you for the goods. That's how I organized my life before or after I rejected you. Before I gave you a kind note.
Yeah.
Kind, literally
It was
kind.
actually a good note.
Yeah, good note.
Yeah.
And I did it once in 1997. I did it, and then I started again a little during Chappelle's show, like 2, 3, 4, but would work for 10 months, and then started in earnest in 2007.
What makes me angry about you and guys like you is you got good fast. And I think because you're so
Didn't you get good fast though?
No.
I didn't get. Well, you know what's funny? I got I thought I was pretty good, but I never got people would held Chappelle show against me. I believe this weird you didn't earn this and all this shit. It's I wrote these jokes and now I'm saying them in front of an audience and they're doing good.
Yeah.
And so then I sort of took on people's estimation of me, and then I look back at the jokes and I'm like, that's a fucking good joke. That Catholic joke's 10 years ago.
No.
Yeah.
I love that joke.
Yeah, I posted to Instagram the other day and people were like, where's it from? I'm like, it's from 10 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I kind of it was a weird thing that people had a weird sort of resentment toward me.
I have a grudge.
I love it.
After my face. It's fucking rude, dude.
Okay, how were you treated at the Super Bowl thing?
I'm going to get there, dude.
Okay.
And here's another thing. I want to do it on my own time.
Okay.
All right? Don't dictate the way I say
That's
things.
totally true.
Pal. All right?
I apologize.
Anyway,
I apologize.
so at the Super Bowl thing, you treated me like shit. I'll tell you how. All right. So you and Bert. Well, first of all, right, that day, Bert texts me and he goes, I have another one that came up. So I can't forget about that either. So Bert texted me and goes, hey, I'll see you at the event at 5:30. Which is so I fly there to do your show. Thank you so much for the show. It was one of the most
That was fun.
memorable experiences of my life. In fact, last night I ran into Trevor Wallace, and we just talked about we were at the drugstore June premiere, and he pulled me aside and he goes, "Wow!" I go, "It was the most amazing." Anyway, but the day before you had this. Bert goes, "Come to the event." I go, "Is it mandatory?" And he goes, "It's mandatory," which I don't think it was.
It definitely was not. But Bert, after you know him for a while, you realize that he speaks in hyperbole and half-truths, and basically nothing that he says is actually factual, ever. Ever.
That's interesting.
Sounds a little bit like someone else we know.
Who, my dear? Say you're fucking.
There's no one more hyperbolic on this planet than you.
You're hyperactive. Now let's see. All right, so we go to this event, and there's a football field. There's goalposts. There's an audience, and there's a whole to-do. And when I show up there, I realize what it is. It's a shame day for me. You should set it up for a shame day for me. And just let me finish my. Let me get my.
Oh,
thing. No. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. It's set up to make a mockery of you in your mind, and then what ends up happening is who's the big surprise.
Let me finish what I'd say, and then you say what you're going to say, because
Okay.
I'm going to tell you why it wasn't like that. And this is why I had to prove to you that I'm a fucking butterfly. Okay? So you're picking teams. It's you and Bert.
Yeah.
Right? Who do you pick first?
So, I want
Who do you pick first?
But I want to also say why.
Old-timey black guy. Right? Do you not pick old-timey black guy?
I picked a Hall of Famer, like one of the best whoever played the game, who also I happen to know because of my fandom that this guy, the event is punt, pass, kick. I happen to know that in high school, he never left the field. He punted, he kicked, he played tight end, sometimes quarterback, and linebacker. So he literally never left the field, and it's a punt, pass, kick event, and he's a Hall of Famer. So I pick Warren Sapp first.
Never heard of him.
I know.
Exactly. And to me, he's an old-timey black guy.
Yeah, okay.
Rickety. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure.
That's not even racist because I don't even know what that means.
Me either.
Yeah.
All right, so then Burt picks somebody. Who does Burt pick?
He picks Will Compton, who also
Oh, the bussin'.
Bus with the Boys played 9 years in the NFL.
That guy's gay.
He's gay, but his practice
Will
year-
Compton, you're gay.
his practice team years counts. He's an NFL 9-year vet.
I get it. I saw the YouTube.
Okay.
And so, never saw it. But my point is, okay, so then who picked you? Who'd you pick second?
Who did I pick second? I don't remember.
Exactly.
Is it Joey Fatone?
Did I pick Joey?
No, that's in the other team.
Did I pick you?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Who?
Because when you picked me, can I tell you what you did?
What?
You looked around. This is what you did, dude.
Oh my god.
You looked around and you saw the other options, right? Yeah. And then you had a smile
Yeah.
and you go, all right, Bobby. Like one of those, like, you know what I mean? Because I don't want to hurt his feelings.
Oh, that's not what I meant. You read it differently.
Okay, what was it?
I meant I'll pick the best option available and then the worst option, and that'll be like a fun balance.
That's what I felt.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what the worst option.
Yeah, but then,
So I got my feelings were right.
but your feelings. I mean, here's the thing. I also went into this thinking that you would go, I don't know anything about football.
I don't.
So then it makes sense.
It doesn't.
What doesn't make sense?
It does make sense to me. You're right.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I have a Red Bull?
Get him a fucking right here.
Oh, sweet. Never mind.
Cool.
We're good. So now can I get to the other stuff?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
results? So your feelings are hurt.
Yes.
You're very fun on the field, by the way.
Thank you.
You're a natural entertainer. Everybody, like, you're doing stuff. Everyone's laughing.
Exactly.
You're very much contributing. You're a huge bonus to the team.
Exactly.
Then we get into like the event, which is punt the ball, pass, and try to kick field goals, which are very difficult. And he punts fairly well, throws like a handicap kid. But then when it comes to
Okay. Okay. What you just did there was start a war. Don't do this yet.
You score.
Okay. I got 3 hits, fuckface.
bro, I'm
Check this out. It's good.
no, I'm just saying that you're throwing, like, it's clear you don't know how to throw a football, but you still were able to hit the target.
Hits one.
Okay.
You got points right there. So here's the thing.
Okay.
The whole time we were like, oh, like this, the special needs kid is going to be funny to watch. All of a sudden is a gamer, and he starts racking up points, punting, passing, and then the big thing where I was like, you don't understand. I've been to these before. I've been on real fields where like athletes try to kick field goals, and they're like, because it's something that if you're not in the regular practice of doing it, sometimes like former experienced soccer players can do it because they're so used to kicking, but most people aren't used to the idea that it's essentially like someone's holding a football with their finger on one end of it, and you're kicking it through an upright. It's just not an easy thing to do. Like, even players who play other positions will be like, I can't do it. He goes up there. What? Kicks
You're
it.
telling it wrong.
But you do kick it.
You're telling it wrong.
How am I telling it wrong?
ZocDoc for your health. ZocDoc for your mind. ZocDoc is a free app and website. When you can search and compare highly rated in-network doctors near you and instantly book appointments with them online, it's the most convenient thing known to man because your health is the most important thing. Am I not right, Kalila?
Yeah, and we get reviews for food,
Yep.
for restaurants, for just about everything else. Why not for our own doctors?
Exactly how I feel.
And once you find the doctor that you want, you can book them immediately. No more waiting awkwardly on hold with a receptionist. And plus, all of these docs have verified reviews from actual patients, real patients. And we're talking about booking appointments with tens of thousands of top rated, patient reviewed, credible doctors and specialists.
You can filter specifically for ones who take your insurance, are located near you, and treat basically any condition you are searching for.
The typical wait time to see a doctor booked on ZocDoc is between 24 to 72 hours. That's it. You can even score same-day appointments.
Go to ZocDoc.com/belly and download the ZocDoc app for free. Then find and book a top-rated doctor today. That's ZocDoc.com/belly, ZocDoc.com/belly.
Prize Picks. Football season may be over, but the action on the floor is heating up. Whether it's tournament season or the fight for playoff home court, there's no shortage of high stakes basketball moments this time of year. Get in on the excitement with Prize Picks, America's #1 fantasy sports app, when you can turn your hoops knowledge into serious cash.
You can now win up to 100 times your money on Price Picks with as little as 4 correct picks. You can turn $10 into $1,000 with NBA, NHL, and college basketball entries today on Price Picks, America's #1 fantasy sports app.
Prize Picks is the best way to get action on sports in more than 30 states across the country, including California, Texas, and Georgia.
I like the way you said action.
Price Picks even offers injury insurance so that your entries stay in play. Even if one of your players gets injured for basketball games, if you have a player who exits the game in the first half and does not return it in the second, the player projection won't count against you and the rest of your entry stays alive.
Okay, Bobby, so you know how Price Picks works, right? Like
I play it all the time. What are you talking about?
I know, and what's great about it is that you don't necessarily need to understand the ins
Preaching
and
to the
outs.
choir.
And so, for example, like this week on Price Picks, I know you're picking Steph Curry
Steph
for more
Curry
than
for sure.
29 points for sure, right?
Yeah, the Nikola Jokic for more than 10 rebounds, you know?
And what about Anthony Davis for more than 2 blocks?
And Damian Lillard for more than 43-pointer made.
Well, you get the point. It's very easy. You either choose, or you can either predict that they will score above that or below that. Put in your entry, and just like that, you can win a lot of money.
Download the app today and use code BELLY for a first deposit match up to $100. Use code BELLY for a first deposit match up to $100. Prize Picks. Pick more, pick less.
It's that easy. You're telling it wrong.
How am I telling it wrong?
Why do you tell stories wrong? You're a good storyteller.
But I'm not telling it wrong. I'm not telling it wrong. I'm saying
Why in this circumstance?
I'm not telling you wrong.
Is
That
that skill lacking?
I'm
Why in this circumstances, when you're talking about the story of my life, it's lacking? I'm going to tell you how it went down.
I'm telling you that what I said
The
about
old timey
picking
black
skills-
man comes up to me.
But hold on. You have to point this out. The old timer used to actually do that on the reg. That's a bullshit setup. The regulation size is higher and further back.
Oh, there you go.
No, I'm saying it's
Here
much
we
hard-
are.
Wait, did you think that was regulation size?
All right. So anyway, Warren Schaap comes up to me and goes,
Warren Shaft.
"Yeah, Warren Schaap from the Shaft."
There he is.
Yeah, there he is. There I am. So Warren Schaap comes up to me. He goes, "Kiddo."
Yeah.
I go, "Okay, what's up?" He goes, "This is how you do it, right?
Yeah.
Put the ball down, take 3 steps back, then follow through the 3 steps and kick it." I do it. It hits the ground, goes to the left. Then the guy goes, "Oh, that was a practice. Gotta get 2, right?" I go, "Hey, old timey." I go, "Stop! I'm not doing it that way." And he goes, "No, you're doing." I go, "No, watch what I do." Right? So I put the thing down. I take 50 steps back and I run toward it a little bit.
You had some speed behind
Some
you.
speed about it. And then I was focused. I got it on thing. And let me say something too. You're a captain, right, on my team? Aren't you supposed to make one?
Yeah. I did.
Aren't you a leader?
And I also
You didn't do one.
there's another layer to that.
Okay.
because the other team had 5 participants and we had 4, we got to have one person go twice.
And who was that, my friend?
So Old Timer came up to me and he goes, "Let me get that second chance." And I said, "Okay, you're a fucking Hall of Famer." And
He didn't do it, did he?
And he missed.
He missed on. He both missed on.
All of it.
Yeah.
Wow, Bobby, what an MVP.
Thank you.
And then everybody. Here's the other thing. We went out to dinner later.
Oh, okay, that's a good thing. That was a good thing. Oh, thank you. That was a good thing. I really appreciate that.
And the dinner was great.
Not just great. I have to say, vocally and publicly, that it was the top 3 in terms of steakhouses of my whole life. I've been to thousands of
Where'd
steakhouses.
you go to?
We went to Bazaar Meats.
Jose Aldi.
Jose Andres.
Jose Andres, yeah.
Andres, yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you what we ate.
Yeah.
This one thing came out, and it was like a cotton candy.
Foie gras cotton candy. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's got a stick. It's got the cotton candy. I go, "What, desserts are up front? What is this place?" Right? I stuck it in my mouth. In the middle is like a meaty, sweety,
Foie gras.
delicious foie gras.
Yeah.
It changed my life internally and physiology wise.
Jose's a genius. Yeah.
You know him?
Yeah. He's a genius.
This guy knows everybody.
Wait, so why was this a terrible weekend? It sounds like he set you up for success.
Not only that, the whole dinner, there was 14, 15 of us at this dinner. Everybody, there's chat and everyone's having their own conversation, and everybody stops and they go, "MVP's here," and everybody starts chanting, "MVP, MVP, MVP." Yeah.
Oh, this was the best weekend of your life.
I guess you said that already, but but can I'll say that, and I'm gonna. I just not all weekends are perfect,
Right.
so I'm just I'm just laying out the things that could have made it even better,
Sure.
right? And here's another thing that this is like later. It's later sabotage.
Okay. Tell me.
Okay, Trailer Man. What's his name with the fucking food court? Roy Choi.
Roy Choi, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. This deceiver of Almighty. This guy from the fucking old school Chinese Republic, dude. I'm sorry. This guy.
I thought he was Korean.
Whatever he
He's
is,
your guy.
whatever Choi Choi is, man. I'll tell you this guy, man. He was telling that story about at the club.
He told me off camera and then on camera.
Yeah, on camera, and and he has that story diabolically wrong, dude. I'll tell you that right now.
Careful what you say, because I can actually confirm that Roy Choi is right, and I have the text to prove it.
No, okay. Bobby Lee, he's in town and ready to go. Bobby Lee. You know what you know how my penis used to smell?
What it like?
Remember, because my penis, I know what the fucking problem was.
What, a beastie?
Sorry.
No, my penis used to smell because for some reason the skin around the actual stem of it has grown, and so it covers it like it's not circumcised, and it collects like a smell. You know what I mean? When it's tucked in, the head's tucked in.
musk.
So what I've been doing lately, every hour, and I just kind of untuck it.
Oh, so God gave you back your foreskin.
Yeah, a little. No, I have to redo it constantly, but my penis smells fine now.
All right.
So cool.
Anyway, what? We got Kalila in the room. We got Gilbert. We got Georgie. We got this cute guy right here. What's his name again?
Pedro.
Petey. And we've got one of my favorite people in the whole world. He is one of the best stand-ups in the world. When I was in Budapest, Hungary, there was a fan. Remember, I was. Do you remember I called you?
Yeah, I do.
So I was in a, it was like a facial place, and in Budapest, and some guy was talking to me because I was getting my facial, and he goes, "So you do comedy?" I go, "Yeah." He goes, "I never heard of you," and I go, "Oh, that's fine." He goes, "You know Bert Kreischer?" And I go, "Yeah, he's a good friend of mine." He goes, "No, you don't know him. You don't know him, right?" I go, "I know him," and I fucking FaceTimed him. And he picked up, and and I got the fucking facial for free. Yeah, so I showed it to the guy, right? And then they talked a little bit, and then he was starstruck. Wow. I mean, imagine me on the other side of the world liking somebody, and then some guy sitting there saying, "I fucking know him." It was like the best Hollywood shit, right? And you fucking gave me a free facial, bro. So give him a round. Bert Kreischer, everybody.
Yeah.
Bert Kreischer. So you're making fun of my gaming?
No. No.
Yeah, you were.
I'm sure there's a big swath of America that goes, I farm for real.
Stitch Fix. You guys, honestly, I hate shopping for clothes. I hate going to the mall. I hate any of that, right? And Stitch Fix is like a wizardry place, right?
How so?
I'll tell you why. You fill out a little quiz of what you like, and they choose it for you.
It's like having your own personal stylist, honestly. You
Exactly.
don't have to leave your home. It comes right to your door. You choose the items that you love, and then you can ship the ones you don't intend to wear. It's so freaking brainless and easy.
It
and
works.
and
Because
also-
when I open up a box, right, I go, how do they know I would wear all of these?
because of the test you took, the
Exactly,
quiz.
baby.
It's easy and fun to get started. First, take a few minutes to set up your Stitch Fix style profile, answer a few questions about what you like to wear, what you don't, and how open you are to trying new styles. For Bobby and I, we're a little bit more adventurous, so they give us some pretty cool pieces.
Dude, I'm a stylist, dude. Like, I'm very complex.
He is a fashion
And they
guy.
get it.
Sign up today at stitchfix.com/belly to get $20 off your first purchase. That's stitchfix.com/belly to get $20 off your first purchase. Limited time offer, purchase within 2 days of sign up.
And now a word from our sponsor, BetterHelp.
BetterHelp. You guys, during the pandemic, I used BetterHelp. I still use it, but it really saved me, saved my life.
Therapy is just an indispensable part
It
of
is.
my life.
Life can be, babe, sweetie,
Yeah.
life can be overwhelming. And many people are burned out without even knowing it.
And symptoms can include things you wouldn't even think about,
Like what? Like what, babe?
like for me, it's irritability and fatigue. Fatigue is such a big one. When
Lack of
I'm burnt-
motivation's me, baby.
BetterHelp Online Therapy wants to remind you to prioritize yourself. Talking with someone can help you figure out what's causing stress in your life. BetterHelp is customized online therapy that offers video, phone, and even live chat sessions with your therapist, so you don't have to see anyone on camera if you don't want to. And I promise you, that's me. Some days I'm just curled up in bed in the dark and I just want to talk to someone on the phone. This is a perfect feature for that. And it's so cool because BetterHelp is way more affordable than in-person therapy, and you can be matched with a therapist in under 48 hours. I love their journal feature.
It's
really
customized, baby. Online therapy.
and our listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/belly.
Check it out, guys. Check it out.
Once again, that's betterhelp.com/belly. That's betterhelp.com/belly.
Well, do you know the premise of Stardew Valley now? Like,
Well, no, I know. Well, I know the premise is. I know what premise I know is that Bobby's trying to stay sober, and so he just disappears into a farm for 12 hours,
Yeah.
and farms on a video game,
Yeah.
which on paper sounds absolutely crazy.
Yeah?
But I know the feeling, so my addiction isn't, oddly enough, with alcohol and drugs. It is with food and it's with video games. Like video games, I'm not allowed to play because I get so into them, everything washes away. And the last game I was allowed to play, I bought a Switch. I bought 2 Switches.
Oh, nice.
Stardew's on Switch. Stardew Valley's on Switch.
I can't do it.
Okay.
Because I disappear.
Okay.
So my wife, I was really into Tiger Woods golf. Really into Tiger Woods.
Fun.
Yeah.
So you have no idea how into Tiger Woods golf I was.
Yeah.
And my wife came home from work, and I was playing Tiger Woods golf, and both girls were in the house. They were babies, and I wasn't paying attention to them. And my wife's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And I was like, "Huh?" And she took the plug away, then I had a PSP. She took the plug away from that. She said, "You're never allowed to play video games." And I was so into Tony Hawk's Skater.
Oh, I love
I was so into it.
Me
that
too.
I would see rails, and I go, "Oh, I'd love to fucking hit that
Yeah,
rail."
yeah.
Like, I don't even skateboard really. And I was like, I could kick flip that rail, slide down it, fucking pop off, do an ollie.
Yeah.
Oh man, look at that light thing. I could run all those lights all the way across. And I started looking at things in real life,
Yeah.
and fantasizing about them in this make believe life that I was living.
Yeah.
And it's such a great way to because all you want to do is shut your brain off, because I don't want my brain to talk to me. And so video games. Oh, I did it today. I told you I woke up with a searing panic attack and blood pressure 160 over 100, and that's not good. And
What's mine, babe?
you've gone a little bit better. You're under 120 now, but your diastolic is still a little high.
But have I ever gone to 160?
Yes, you have. You've been up to the 180s.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
So and 160 is when, like that's not good.
Yeah.
And so normally my blood pressure is 127 over 75, which is fine. But and I've been working out hard, but I had 2 days of hard partying, and today I was like, I need something, and I got into my phone and I got on TikTok and I just started scrolling to shut my brain off, just to go into this search and find something. Usually it's like surfing or disc golf, and I just start scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, and then I calm down and I'm like, okay,
Bert, why don't you try fucking meditation?
I can't do it.
Yes, you can.
Nope.
I'll tell you what you do.
You ready? Ready?
I'm Asian. I know.
I do the Calm app. And I close my eyes and I wait for someone to smack me. And then I'm going, someone's walking in the room right now. Someone's walking in the room.
Yeah.
Someone's going to slap me in the face. Someone's going to throw water on me. Like, I don't have that. My brain.
But you're already going. It's going against what fucking meditation is. Those thoughts of someone going to smack me, someone's going to pee on your face.
You
think
accept
someone's gonna,
them.
Do you think people are going to pee on your face?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, that's what I think. Okay,
Yeah,
but my
I think part
because of Ari Shafir.
Yeah.
Oh, Ari's pissed on me.
Yeah. He'll pee on
But
you.
why don't you do this? One of the most valuable things my therapist ever said was you don't need to close your eyes to meditate. Because I had that same fear. I had a very distrust of my surroundings.
Yeah.
So she was like, just sit in place and have a focus, a very soft focus on something and start there. You don't have to have, because sometimes that throws me into a panic attack when my eyes are closed and all of a sudden I'm like awake to the world and it's overstimulating.
But what you do is this. Okay, you close your eyes, right?
Uh-huh.
You don't have to close your eyes. He's
But
scared of his eyes closed.
With my eyes closed, I feel very vulnerable.
Right. So you can do soft focus on something, a fixed
Well, can you
object.
go to a fucking room and lock the door?
No.
Why you don't have any locks at your fucking house?
No. I tried meditating in my bedroom on my recliner, right? Get my recliner, and our dog Mona just starts barking, and then I start going, "Fuck, Mona, shut the fuck up." And then I get up. Go ahead.
That thought of Mona, shut the fuck up is also okay. It's part of the meditative process of learning to have 10,000 thoughts, but not engaging, not grabbing onto the thought, just being like, that's a passing thought. That's a passing thought.
I think of it this way: you
passing
pop it's like a bubble.
Yes.
A thought is a bubble, right? So if I'm sitting there like this, I wonder if my dick smells right now.
I have those thoughts too.
Right. Should I untalk? Right?
Yeah.
But I go no, and I pop it, bloop, the bubble, and it drifts away, right? And I focus on my breathing, right? And as I keep doing it, the thoughts become less and less, right? And I do it for like 30 minutes, and by 30 minutes, I can get to a point where it's pretty much silent.
And he has ADD.
And I have
He's a better
ADD.
he meditates way longer than me. Mine are like max 10 minutes.
I can do the Calm app for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But I need a guided meditation. I need
That's
someone to like, because if I just sit there with my thing, I go, "What are you doing? What
Yeah.
the fuck are you doing? Get up, go work out."
How about a spa? I go to the spa every night. You want to go to the spa with me?
No, I drink.
I know, I know you do.
Like that's my I
He
like
has his own sauna.
yeah. I do a sauna and I do a polar plunge every day. I do 60 minutes in the sauna throughout a week, and 11 minutes. I try to do over 11 minutes in the polar plunge every week.
And you have that in your house.
I got it in my house.
Wow.
And then I got a gym and I got a treadmill. So normally what I do, like if I'm like Peter knows I'm firing a little hot today. And so it's like really hot. And so I'll probably go home and get on my treadmill and maybe open a box of wine and try to have a little glass of wine and walk on the treadmill and then break a sweat, go in the sauna, polar plunge, jump in the pool, and then go to bed.
Why do you drink the wine though? From Hollywood or in shows, I just automatically kind of get intimidated, right? And this is back then, right? And I don't know what happened, but in the last 3 or 4 years, it shifted for me, and I feel like I belong.
That's good.
Right?
You do
So it's
belong.
like now I can like lock eyes with like Rachel Bielson and give her a hug and like be human about it. But before I just brought baggage and all these weird perceptions with me to relate.
Rachel Bilson, why would that?
What?
Why would you use that name? Oh, you
Because I just saw her.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Like I hung out with her. You know what I mean?
Did you go out with her?
No, I just went to her house and I did her podcast, but we hung out a little bit. She's a nice lady.
Some of that is the comic thing, right? When you're a comic, you just feel a little different.
That's what I mean. That you do you understand what I'm
I
saying?
know exactly what you're
And now because of podcasting, and now that our worlds are opening up, now we're getting introduced to rock stars because we've had some rock stars on the show and other actors, and now I'm booking stuff that's like high level stuff with other stars, and I feel like I'm a part of it, and I feel the same. But for many years, I didn't feel that way.
Right.
I felt like I was this dirty comic from the Comedy Store that told dick jokes, and it was a self-esteem thing. But I think that's what you were reading, John.
But also, but no, but in all seriousness, I mean, that was a serious, beautiful,
Yeah.
self-realization.
And then, you know what? I just realized
But-
your eyebrows,
Yeah, Harry.
pretty good.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Did
but-
you always know you were good looking?
That's a weird. I mean, that's
Keep doing that. Keep-
I wasn't. I mean, I
Throw
wasn't
them.
when I was. Everybody says, "Oh, I was an awkward thing," but no. Does that make sense? But you don't think of that,
Of
But
course.
then now people say it or something. I'm old too.
I guess my question is, do good-looking people realize how good-looking they are?
Well,
Do you?
Do you? Yeah. See, we both.
Yeah,
I
you're
realize-
good looking.
I
so-
realize
no,
I am.
no, not at all.
I realize I am all the time. I just know it.
No, you have the same energy thing that I have. You literally have the energy thing that.
Ouch.
I'm gonna be honest with you, dude. When it comes to Greek dudes, and I've googled it, right?
Yeah.
You're not good.
Jesus Christ.
What do you
right?
mean?
But your person, in terms of looks,
Yeah.
but your personality has the same as I do.
Right.
And so when you said that about me, I was being defensive. But what I'm saying is that I relate to it.
We are brothers.
We are the same. We're uglies.
Yeah.
Have you always
Yeah.
got attractive women? Like you
Yes.
are?
We're
Yeah?
always.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I
that
have.
must
Even
give you
his
confidence.
girlfriends before me were stunning.
Really? Yeah.
Stunning.
I bet.
Yeah, but I know that I have to bring that extra thing to the
too.
table.
Yeah, I
right.
gotta bring it. We got to bring it
But
all
dude,
the time.
but let me say something.
Yeah.
Without the rejection of society and the rejection of women earlier on in my life, I would have had no motivation
Right. There
you go.
to work on that aspect of my personality.
Right. There you
Right.
go.
And to walk through fear to
Yeah.
do stand up, because when I was 23 years old, that was the scariest thing to even consider doing. I was living in San Diego, I had no money, you know what I mean? I signed up to this open, I was trembling, right?
Yeah.
I walked up there, I was jittery, but without the rejection, it's like, I gotta get pussy!
Right. Right.
I gotta get pussy!
Right.
How else?
And that was what it was. Money, I have no money!
Right.
Right? So that's what it was.
Right.
My bad.
I
I
had
got
a-
so emotional.
the first
no,
time-
no.
Yeah.
I felt it. I felt
Thank
that.
you, thank
Yeah.
you.
There was some girl early on when I was kind of just, I think, transitioning from a caterpillar to a butter. I was a gawky, weird kid. And some girl said that she thought I was cute, wanted to go out with me, and she was the hottest girl. And so I was at this block with these block parties, and I was at like the shitty house, and the cool guys just were at the other houses. And I just started telling her, "Oh, so and so wants to go out with me, so and so." And it traveled down a few houses to her boyfriend, who was down at the cool, football place.
Yeah.
And he comes and knocks on the window, and I said, "Yeah, roll down the window." Boom! Punches me in the face. Boom! 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 Boom, like this.
No.
Terrible. And it was
Terrible.
so, horrifically. It just made it was so. I was so embarrassed and so hurt. It was back before you could say bullies and hey, I'm being counselors, whatever.
It must have been traumatic. bro.
Traumatic. And I was like, and he wanted to beat me up for the longest time. I was afraid at school all the time, and I looked in the mirror. I said, you know what? I gotta take care of this. I gotta do the right thing. I gotta become famous so I could get bodyguards to beat him up back. And every milestone that I got at General Hospital, I go, yeah, that motherfucker. I'm gonna invite him to a Beach Boy show, but I'm gonna beat his ass behind the, hold him down, and give him a.
Yeah.
And I finally got over it, but someday I want to go to the whatever bathroom he's cleaning and say thank you.
Yeah.
You really.
But
I had that too.
That's
Same
so funny. It's like I've talked to a lot of people in entertainment, and it is that like I'll show you.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
it's like
it's
it's that
this-
fuel and that yeah.
Hate is an underestimated emotion.
I
It can-
love it.
Yeah.
It's a fine line.
It
between-
really motivates you.
But yeah,
It turns you into Rocky. Getting stronger. Were
yeah,
you
we know
doing
the-
like? Were you like
we know,
in the
we know
mirror?
we know the theme song.
I wanted to act it out.
I know, but it's ridiculous.
Can we
I
take
think
some-
you're right. I think people are afraid to feel two things, which is
Getting
like
stronger.
people are afraid to feel anxiety or fear or hatred, but I think all of them are equally as useful as all the
Yes.
positive ones. It's like, no,
Yes.
that's directing you where you need to.
Can we take the callers now? What time?
There's
is
no
it?
color.
Oh, never
Yeah,
mind.
that's yeah. This is not Corolla or whatever.
It's not live. We're not live.
Yeah. But my point also, but we would never behave, even if I had the power to get revenge on somebody that treated me like shit 30 years ago.
Yeah.
I would never do it.
Right.
Really?
Right.
Because once you achieve the success, you kind of forget about it.
It's not that I won.
Yeah, you won.
To
It's
me,
over. Yeah.
right? I did it, right? And And you know what? Those bullies and the people that picked on me. There was this guy named Art in high school.
Well, you went to school in San Diego. You
In
grew up
San Diego, yeah. And the people would just walk up to me, "Hey, Gook," and punch me in the face. You know what I mean? Yeah, and you'd be like, "Whoa!" Right? And they would tell me. That's a my response. Whoa!
That's terrible.
Yeah, it was
and
rough.
nowadays too, this Asian hate is coming back, and it's horrific. I can't think of like
terrible.
someone beating my mother-in-law up or something like
so
that.
terrible.
Yeah, it's
Why are you laughing?
It's terrible.
Why? I'm laughing because
My
Why
my,
don't you tell John why you hate the Stop Asian Hate movement?
I think I've. Oh, go ahead. Well,
why do you bring that up?
I think it's so funny.
All right, but I don't. I like the movement, right? But the reason why I didn't like it,
Because it motivates them to learn karate. If you take away the hate.
Very good.
What's going to get them fighting?
yeah, it's because when at the height of the movement,
Right.
all my Asian actor friends, right, and comedians were being asked to do public service announcements, and they never would reach out to me.
oh, that's why.
I wanted. No, I'm being real.
But honestly,
No, I want to be on with George Takei.
Right.
Right?
Hey,
Hello, I'm George
my.
Takei. You know,
Oh, my.
Japanese internment camps or whatever. And then me go, "Hi, I'm Bobby." You know, you shouldn't, do that, what you're doing, or whatever. But they never ask me because they don't think that I have, a cause, I would back a cause or Dom or whatever, right? And so when they don't ask me to do the PSA, I turned against the movement.
Us Greeks are asking you to do Stop Greek Hate. Go ahead.
Yeah, stop Greek hate.
Yeah, so when there's a Greek thing, let me do it.
Yes, we will let you in.
Yeah, thank you, yeah.
But honestly, does did that work? Does that work? Does that going to stop? Like, were any of these kind of?
I think it helps a little, right? But I don't think that, I don't want to dive because we're not a political podcast, but I don't think that anything moves the meter. If you're one way
Yeah, if you're
politically, right?
What are you kidding?
And you're, what?
All Hollywood has to do
Go tell
okay,
tell
let's
us,
is make a compilation video right now
Garcia.
of people going, Putin, stop it.
Stop it right now.
You think so?
And it always does. Climate change, it always works. That's all it takes.
Climate change, wait, we haven't stopped that.
I'm being sarcastic again, Bobby.
Sarcasm again. I don't, you're New York Greek sarcasm.
I think just Stamos here is throwing you off.
Yeah, I think because I'm locked into him.
You're locked in. That's what he does.
Because usually you and I are locked in. We're so not connected.
I mean, like, when he's here, I just feel invisible.
Are your audience? Is the audience going to like this?
They're gonna love it.
This is one of the best ones we've done.
I want an
It's
honest,
crushing
please.
it.
I want an honest
crushing
answer
it.
from you.
Yeah.
Honest answer from you and from you.
Yeah.
Because I know you've been a little bit more favorable about my looks than he has.
You don't feel like a king here? Me and George were.
King, what king?
No, because me and George, Kalila was in the bathroom having diarrhea when we were talking outside.
When am I not having diarrhea?
That's true.
That's a better question. Jesus Christ.
We were trying to convince Bobby that he should live in a place like this. Like a small town where he's kind of like the mayor of the town. Everyone knows him, but he does not deal with Hollywood bullshit. But when he wants to deal with that, he just flies back to Hollywood.
Would that ever be an option for us?
Well, I went on Redfin with George when we were at Chick-fil-A, and I was looking at some of the houses. First of all, the amount of money that we spent on our house in L.A. would have bought us acres of land.
Oh man.
I mean, I could have my ranch out here. Yeah. I could have,
Controversial statement, but I might like Tulsa more than LA. I love it here.
That's bold. You love LA.
yeah,
do love LA.
I love it here too, and but I can take it only like maybe a week out of the year, like this.
I like how, I don't know, it feels very peaceful. It has a really cool arts district. Like, I don't feel like I'm completely in the middle of nowhere. It has a very like cool, like indie kind of vibe to it.
Yeah, I can't be in a state where abortion is illegal.
Oh yeah, I'd be fucked, wouldn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we would have had 2 kids if we lived here back in the day. And number 2, I just find that to be, I don't know. And also let me just say something about the white people. They're really nice. The white people here are really nice, but
Looking at George.
What's the but?
no, there's no but. They're really nice, and
Hey man.
and there are some white people that you can tell they look past you.
Okay.
Like I'm telling you, this is not out of my own imagination.
I think Gilbert's felt it.
Yeah, I definitely felt at the airport.
At the airport, right? It's almost as if like if you're walking down a hallway and there's some white people, God bless them, are walking towards you, and somebody has to move out of the way. It's either there's going to be a collision or I have to move. You know what I mean? They're not moving.
That's
So
the
you
only
think-
option?
Yeah, I mean, they're not going to move. They're not going to go, excuse me, and move off to the side, right? Like they had some sort of wedding banquet or something here with
The real estate convention.
real
estate,
estate convention. And so you could see like, white dudes in a suit, not it's like a tuxedo, but they wear their cowboy hats. And then they're with their, an older white dude, but then, a blonde, younger wife, and they're wearing a gown. They don't look at you. They don't smile. They just walk past you,
Babe, when you look at me, you don't see me as like your young hussy. Am I past that?
You're like MILF. You're not MILF. You're not MILF.
This is where I always feel. This is where I always feel like I fucked up.
Why?
Because I'm like, okay, like I like the idea when someone's older than me, then I can always be like the younger wife. But with you, it's like you age backwards, so I kind of fucked myself.
No,
by choosing
no.
the youngest looking 50-year-old in history.
No. Well, number one, I know I'm getting older because I'm sitting in the makeup chair a little longer.
Oh, more makeup.
Yeah, like I have these liver spots now that Mr. Miyagi had, and other Asians.
Yeah. I don't think he's exclusive.
Yeah, it's not exclusive to Pat Morita, but because I used to see like Pat Morita in magazines or whatever. If I saw him, I was always kind of fascinated by the man, and he has liver spots. I saw Getty Watanabe when I did. He was Long Duck Dong.
Yeah.
And if I look at his face, there's some liver spots. It's just a old Asian men get it. It's from the sun, I think.
Sweetie, all humans get it.
You have liver spots?
When he gets older, he will absolutely get it. It's an age thing.
I've never seen a white dude have it.
Oh yeah, white dudes have it. White people have it.
Really?
Promise
Well, I
you.
mean, yeah, but I'm getting old.
Yeah.
And if you look at my mustache now, there's about 12 white hairs.
But see, that's super sexy.
It is?
Yeah, salt and pepper is something that I've always found attractive in young guys because some dudes get it, especially because it's really Filipinos get it a lot.
Yeah.
So some Filipinos get it when they're teenagers, even, or when they're like 14 years old.
Yeah.
And they always have that salt and pepper kind of. I've always thought it was the sexiest thing.
Yeah, I'm not going to do what my uncle. My uncles used to, like, at the age of 50 or 60, get a perm and then dye their hair. So they have this pitch black hair with like almost like a curly,
Yeah.
It's like unnaturally black
and it looks
too.
weird. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they'll go, hello. And I go, you're fucking look like a clown. You know what I mean? You're a yellow clown, man. Like, you look ridiculous.
How do they greet you?
Hello. You know what I mean? And then they would, like, come in with, like, button-up shirts that were, like, unbuttoned.
Did you have a favorite uncle growing up? Or aunt?
No. No, I don't
Oh
think.
man, it sucks.
I mean, what do you mean, like, favorite?
Like, did you ever have like a really good relationship with any of your moms or dads, like brothers or sisters?
Like, who took you out?
I had one aunt that used to make me and my cousins and stuff. She'll go to Manjale. I want to see your penis.
Mm-hmm.
So we'd pull on our penises, and she would poke at our penises
And you should put in lineup.
in a lineup. Yeah, you know what I mean. And I would always do a little giggle. You know what I mean?
Like Pillsbury.
Yeah.
How old were you?
I don't know, 11, 12. Is that weird?
Ah, yeah.
That felt weird. Yeah.
That's
Yeah, if you would have said
definitely weird.
like, if you'd have said younger, maybe, because like we get touched out there all the time. growing
Really?
up. Yeah, but it's more over the pants.
Over the
And,
pants.
like-
No,
and
we would
Wait,
pull.
now this sounds weirder. What are you talking about, Gilbert?
So like
Yeah.
sometimes auntie greetings.
Oh yes, I know what Gilbert's
you know
about
what I'm
to
talking
say. Yeah.
about. They'll try to. They're not going to go for it. They'll get close enough to the sun, but then they expect us to turn away, like
Right.
and chase us.
So in like Filipino culture, it's a great touchy-feely, maybe borderline inappropriate, but it's not unheard of for an auntie or an uncle to, like, my mom does this. She has this word.
I'm just so tired.
It's okay. It's okay.
What happened?
I mean, that was the most. Like if a director was like, "Give us more,"
Was that exaggerated? I wasn't exaggerating. That's how I yawned.
dude, you're super tired. That is that.
No, I'm just a dramatic
you don't
yawner.
do. You don't do more like.
Did
No.
the toaster get unplugged?
What?
I was trying for a callback. It had like it went all everywhere in my
Okay,
head,
all
and
right.
then I went to.
No. Stop for a second. Okay.
no, let's go
I
back
want,
to-
no. We're
let's
not going to go back to. We're
Bob.
going to go. Just hold what you were thinking.
We
Okay?
need to finish this explanation.
let's
No,
go back.
I know we do. I want to go back
Or
to
else
this.
all our aunts and uncles are molested.
We got to answer it.
So I just want to figure out what that. No, I need you to help me, Gilbert.
Yeah.
Right. So I yawned dramatically. Right.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna do it.
And then he does a toaster unplugged reference, a callback.
I'll
But
try to
can you
connect
try to
it.
figure out what the connection is?
I think that was you maybe powering down, like.
But in the analogy, I was the rabbit, so it doesn't make any sense.
He forgot that essential piece of information.
Dude, I want you to see that feeling that you're right now, right? I want you to just wallow in it, right?
Yeah.
That's the pain, okay?
But
You deserve it.
He risked it though.
You threw it out there, but that pain, man, that must hurt.
Yeah, and I'm now remembering that when I did open mics, 10 people in the audience. Here, over 500 million.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Sorry that happened.
We're not
to
editing
us
that out.
now,
Keep that in.
George.
All right, anyway, continue, babe.
No, I feel bad because
Wait.
you were falling asleep to my.
But no, but we,
That's not why. That wasn't
Stop.
why. That wasn't why. That wasn't why.
you can't just stop at our uncles and aunts touched us and that's it.
Yeah,
You gotta
your uncles
finish
and
it.
aunts.
well, to be fair, like yes, I got fucking nutted on my back multiple
Okay,
times.
that
but-
side of it. That's
Okay,
fine.
yeah, so that's
spectrum.
In Filipino culture, whether or not we like it as children, we were supposed to just be okay with our aunts and uncles, like kind of like pretending that they would come fondle us, and then it was supposed to be this big joke. Like even if you're an adult, let's say for instance, like my mom will do it to my best friend Jessica, and she'd be like, "What is in there, huh?
Yeah.
Who has?
Oh, that's the line.
Who
What is
has-
in there?
yeah, what is
Yeah.
in there?" Like that, and we're just supposed to like giggle, and like my mom has this word she calls it matching baby.
Yeah.
Like she will still come up to me and my sister, and then she will do that to like matching baby, you know.
Yeah.
The click grab.
And you couldn't run.
But she does it to Gilbert, and Gilbert just has to take it.
Yeah.
But it's like if Gilbert's aunt or uncle did that to me, I would have to understand it on some cultural level and
Yeah.
not be offended by it.
Yeah, it depends. There's some they should
I'd
have
be
been
like,
doing it to
Tito,
old.
no, Tito.
Oh, I don't like that. My dad would
Oh,
do that too.
no.
That's weird. That's weird.
And you couldn't run because then you would get unplugged.
That was funny.
Thank you.
I like that one.
Yeah.
Netflix is a joke, baby. See Bobby there.
This is why.
Yeah.
This is why.
Just try to class up this joint. you know?
Oh, there we go.
It's not. I'll tell you. You don't fit in with that clothes. It looks.
Did I fit in before?
Yeah, you did. Way better with your fancy shoes, the cool shoes. I was like, oh, those are cool shoes. Right? It just feels weird, but it's fine.
I like it, George.
So let's talk about.
I like it too.
A lesson that we learned. What is the lesson you think?
Okay, so I got the phone call, and the phone call was this. Bad Friends is in the same city as Theo. And
I can see where this is going.
What are you looking at, dude?
Your wife.
I think you sold out back to back to back shows there.
You killed it there. And I'm just saying that you're having a moment like Shane Gillis's. You guys are like the top white dudes on planet Earth right now.
No, man.
Yeah, dude, you're killing it.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's definitely obviously, yeah. It's great that everybody comes out. It's been awesome, man. I can't even believe it sometimes, but
I'm not saying that you're not humble about it. I think you're very humble about it. I think maybe there's parts of you that's scared even. I don't know, but because I know you. But I'm just saying that you're doing well, and I'm proud of you.
thanks, man.
Yeah.
You too.
And I feel that for myself as well.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't have to be a fucking hand jerk session, but like, I mean, I'm just saying that I have a difficult time looking around my own life and going,
I'm proud of myself.
I'm proud of myself.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. I like even today I posted. I'm Drugstore June. They go, can you post this? Because I'm the opening face in the movie, so they did a test at the Man Chinese Theater for the premiere tomorrow night.
Oh, that's fucking rich.
and my
This stuff-
my gigantic head. What?
Where did they do it at? The Man's Chinese.
It's a fucking generalization.
I never thought about that. They could have gone anywhere, like the arc light.
Yeah, or at least do it on Temu.com.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying,
Yeah.
like, at least respect the fucking
Yeah.
culture, you know?
But then, like, I had to make a joke, like, look at my big, you know what I mean, mongoloid head. You know what I mean? You know, like, I had to make a joke about, you know, something that's, you know, a
Yeah.
cool thing. You know what I mean?
Just let me sell my again here.
Yeah.
Say something that yeah.
But you know, a lot of times I can't take compliments. I can't go, you know what, dude, you're doing well, and any of that stuff. Like I have, you know, since January, I've just got all kinds of things happening, and I just have to sit back and look at it and go, you know what, dude, at 52, you didn't quit. You know, a lot of dudes you started with in 95 that aren't in it, and I was able to kind of reinvent myself a couple of times and figure it out, and I should just be happier about. But I'm not. I'm always like, I always have to put myself in a gloom and doom situation because that's where I'm comfortable, you know? But I'm tired of doing that. So we should both look at ourselves and go, you know what? Dude, I'm saying you reinvented yourself. You weren't a stand-up in the beginning.
We worked hard.
We worked hard. I remember you from back in the day. So my point is that, you know, we should be able to go, you know what? Fuck yeah. We're going to enjoy this.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, sometimes I forget that. I almost forget all the time how hard I've.
Oh my
That
God.
is such a cute picture.
There we are, right there.
Oh my God.
That was on Howie Mandel's show.
Oh.
It was?
Oh, was it that prank phone call show?
Right show.
I remember that.
Oh yeah, you were hosting that. Oh yeah. What's it called? What was it called?
Oh, deal with it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I do remember. Yeah, you did host that show for Howie.
Do y'all have a Diet Coke in here by chance? Is that a weird thing to ask somebody right
You have
now?
maybe a Red Bull.
You want a sugar-free Red Bull?
Dude, how crazy is Temu? Have you been? It's like for $4 you can buy a family or something.
Yeah. You know, I have a Diet Coke out there, but it's not cold. It's like kind of room temperature.
That's fine.
Get them a room temperature Diet Coke.
Yeah, but like Temu is like they're always like $3 socks or whatever, you know.
They do have some pretty cute stuff, though.
It's like build your own home for $9.
What is Temu?
Temu is like an Amazon, right?
Yeah.
But they
The
have
prices slashed.
Yeah, it's
Oh my God.
$7.
Well, you can get Sand People shoes for fucking $35.
Oh, dude, you can get races money for $4.
Dude, are you kidding me? $4 for how many?
Or you can get 70 sponges.
$1.
Wow.
$1.60.
That's insane, dude. Why? Because there's just like no one. I don't know. How does this happen?
China.
Oh, it's
This
China.
is how it starts, Bobby.
They get us. They're on a
This is how
Super
they-
Bowl.
Yeah, they have Super Bowl ad and everything.
Very American now.
Wow,
Dude, and
China.
come 3 or 4 years, you will be Chinesing yourself up, bro. Try and make the cut.
Oh, so in a couple years, they're gonna be like,
I'm not saying what you have to do. You figure it out. But they're only taking one kind, brother.
the Chinese kind. Yeah. It's funny you say that. I think I'm gonna do it.
Go Chinese?
I'm gonna go.
Convert?
I might go Chinese. Then.
Go full Chinese, huh?
But is it too late?
No.
Because so many people know me as Korean.
No, you'd be surprised.
Yeah, you'd be way.
What do I need to? Okay, let me ask you guys.
People think of you as like a little, all type of things. They don't know. Like a little
Jet Li?
no, like a little fucking
Yeah.
amphibian or whatever.
Yeah. What? Give me the things I need to do to change to Chinese.
To go Chinese, you got to get a bike.
All right, bike
You got to get a bicycle.
Okay.
You have to get some bamboo or something.
for my panda.
Just to be on the back of the bike, you have to have a bushel of. something.
A bushel of something.
And
I have a lot of rice. Can I do rice, or is that too?
it's too heavy to
Too-
bike with,
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah, but it's too like Asian. Like it's just not China.
Yeah, you got to go full China.
What if I get like a stainless steel rickshaw?
Stainless.
Yeah, I want to upgrade. I want
So
a wooden
nice.
one. Yeah.
What are you, you're the Tom Segura of Asians? You give a fucking Lamborghini of rickshaws?
Yeah, like a lightweight one, right? That's like, you know, this Astor Pistorius, the runner?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
His
he
leg?
shot his wife because she was trying to pee really loudly.
Yeah.
Bro, that was unbelievable. And I don't think they arrested him either.
They did. He went to prison.
Really?
And then he was released.
Wait, did she die, Riva?
She died.
She died, right?
Yeah.
It's heartbreaking.
Jesus.
Yeah, but he's got no legs.
Bro, what? Just if someone doesn't have legs doesn't mean they can shoot their
You're right.
wife.
When I said that, I know. When I just said that, I go, you're right. That doesn't give you permission. And anyone listening right now, it does not give you permission to do that. And that's what, you know what? That's an error of my ways, and I'm sorry. Okay? You don't want to take that off? Is it hot?
Is it hot, dude? No, I'm not fucking taking this off, brother.
It's a good combo.
It's a good combination. So,
Thanks.
what do you
dude.
want to promote? You want to promote anything?
No, this
Australia.
Yeah, what's going on? Not much, man. Just yeah, it's so wild that we got into podcasting and then we're still in it, you know? It's so wild that it's like becoming even like a bigger medium and like that so many people do it. That's something that just blows my mind all the time.
What blows my mind is we got in early.
And we didn't even get in that early.
I know. I mean, there was the first wave. I think it was Rogan and Mark.
Mark Maron, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
those
think
guys.
about it. Mark Maron had the President Obama in his garage.
I know. He's done Brad Pitt, Leo DiCaprio.
He's done Brad Pitt and Leo.
Yeah, and Brad Pitt made Leo do it.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's like, yeah, so they were the first,
But
and then
you've had some incredible guests on yours.
lately, yeah, you've had some good ones.
Yeah, we've had some interesting folks, man. Having Dana White was super cool.
Yeah, but you also had scientists and shit.
Peterson a couple times.
Yeah.
Oh, Jordan Peterson, he's a good guy, right?
Yeah, he's just so smart.
Yeah,
he's so
guy.
smart. You're
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, you're like, I need to go like take a break from this class for a second. Sometimes when you're listening to him, it's just, you know, it's a lot of information.
Yeah.
It's like being in college sometimes talking to him.
Let's do a
Prayer?
No, not like a prayer. I really want to do a vacation with you.
A real one?
Like after, because we're getting busy, but find time, not just you and I, a bunch of guys and girls, comics that we like, and let's just go somewhere.
Where should we go? I went to your birthday that time by the interstate, remember?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Where?
Was that?
They talk about the Korean restaurant.
Show someone?
Oh no, you're talking about the Filipino place. That's Parks.
Oh, Parks Bar.
Parks Finest.
Oh, that's right. That was a long time ago.
Parks Finest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Parks Finest, the Filipinos, boy.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy.
No, but I'm talking about like something where we can all kind of just relax and create.
Hey, buddy, you're in hospice.